Derrick Rose, easily one of the greatest basketball players to ever touch a basketball. The Chicago Sun, born and raised and drafted to the Bulls, becoming the youngest MVP in NBA history, and ultimately leading the Bulls to some of the greatest years in recent history. They have finally decided to give number one his final roses. Derrick Rose, number one, is being retired by the Bulls. And I must say, it's a great honor to be a basketball fan. And the style of play he brought to the game is unmatched. A man of very few words, but he spoke so loudly. Derrick Rose. Humble at all times. Derrick Rose. Someone that should never be forgotten in history. And as a basketball fan, the only thing he is missing is a ring. We always like to see our superstars go out on top, but sometimes our superstars are hurt. Derrick Rose is one of those cases where a superstar career could have been totally different if he never got injured. He gave us battles against the Heat that were unmatched. Battles in the West, battles in the East, comeback stories, 50-point game, and all in all, still remaining Derrick Rose. This is a thank you from me to you, Derrick Rose. A lot of superstars don't hold the weight that people like you have, especially when it comes to sports. Again, very little words, but he spoke so loudly. There'll never be another one like you. Nobody deserves to wear that number one in Chicago ever again, just like nobody deserves to wear that number 23, excuse me. A la Jordan. Your name will be in the rafters forever, enshrined with greats. And your story will always be told because Chicago is a basketball city and their legends never die. Your legacy will never die. You will always live forever. And the one thing you did bring to that community in Chicago is belief, hope, honesty, and truth. It's all you can stand on as a man. But that's just my thank you to Derrick Rose. As for all of you, drop a like for Derrick Rose. Drop your comments on how you felt of him as a basketball player, a man, a humanitarian, and all that while he was in the league and even outside of the league. Drop some memories. But we're going to get into this halftime ceremony put on by the Bulls for him. It's going to be a lengthy one. I'll try to do minimal pauses. But other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Click that bell so you know when I'm dropping more reactions. Derrick Rose, retirement ceremony. Let's get it.
With the first pick, the Chicago Bulls select Derrick Rose.
He couldn't do it alone. That dunk on Nash was crazy, bro. I was watching that game. That had me sick. Growing up as a Suns fan, man, had me sick. Babyface assassin before Curry. Shout out to Bulls Nation. MVP. I think D Rose has one of the coldest logos in NBA history. Top five, top five, top five. Easy. The man for the people. This is a wholesome experience when you're a basketball fan, man. PJ. I can't wait till he grow up, man. We know PJ gonna be cold, bro. You see who your daddy is. Take it in, young man. It'll never be another one like your pops, bro. Real talk, PJ. It'll never will be another one like your pops, bro. The things he done to this for this city, man. The memories, the tears, the joy, the pain, the blood, the sweat, the tears, bro. This is what it all is for right here. All this right here. His brothers, his mama, his friends, his family. Man, he did it for the city, bro. Shout out to Chicago. Real talk.
Good evening, Bulls
Joe
fans. What a
Kim, you
night
know that's his best
here at
friend.
the United Center as we celebrate Derrick and his legacy. He left an indelible mark on not just this franchise, but the city of Chicago as well. The impressive thing about Derrick was that he never shied away from being a Chicago kid playing for the Chicago Bulls. Rather, he embraced it. And Derrick, watching you play was a privilege, and broadcasting your games along with this guy right here was an honor and a treat every single night. And Stacey, I know you've never enjoyed broadcasting as much as when you could do a Derrick Rose game.
Derrick will go down as one of the most explosive and dynamic guards in the history of the NBA. He was such a pleasure to watch. He was a treat here in Chicago. You gave this city, D. Rose, and these great Bulls fans something to cheer for every single night, and you left it on the floor.
He didn't just give Bulls fans something to cheer for. He gave basketball fans something to cheer for. Rose is a part of that. Kobe, Nash with the Suns, Melo with the Knicks, that LeBron with Cleveland and going to the Heat, the Spurs dynasties, OKC. He is a part of years of basketball greatness. He is basketball greatness. D. Rose is a unanimous Hall of Fame player with no rings, first ballot, automatic, straight up. Basketball is nothing without D. Rose. That's one of them stories when you come from the hood and you make it. This is what you're supposed to become. Um, Derrick Rose truly does mean everything to Chicago. Him sitting next to his mom is a humbling, humbling experience. I'm not from Chicago, baby. I'm from Arizona, but Chicago is not an easy place to live or raise kids. And it's only gotten worse over the years. And I'm pretty sure as a mother and as a parent, for her to go through the things she went through, the trials and tribulations, the nights of not being able to feed her kids, the nights where the lights was off, the water was off, how I'm gonna pay this bill, that bill, and to now where your son is a multi-millionaire. He gets drafted by the home team. He's one of the greatest players to ever touch the basketball in the NBA or in the city of Chicago itself. Must bring so much joy and life and fulfillment to her that nothing can ever touch these moments right here. Nothing could ever touch this moment right here to know that your son is enshrined with greatness when it comes to athletics, greatness when it comes to people, that you raised one of the greatest people to ever touch the city. That must be a fantastic job as a parent. Um, I don't think I'm gonna pause it until the end. Let's enjoy this video. It's about 6 minutes left in this video, so let's enjoy it. Um, yeah, this is just a great experience, I must say. I love it. I love every moment of it.
You want to be good or great?
Great.
You want to be good or great?
Starting at guard from Chicago, #1. Feel good to be back, huh?
Roses need water and sunlight to grow. But this rose
Serve you up, son.
needed a city. A city that believes from Inglewood to Lakeshore, and a quiet kid with a loud dream. A city that raises you with tough love, then lifts you up in tough times. A city where family extends beyond a single tree, planting seeds of hope when you need it most. A city that stays together no matter how hard the wind blows.
You're gonna get some love when you come up in here. You understand that now, don't you?
A city whose soil is rich with wisdom.
Yeah, you see them banners up there, boy.
I'm still feeling seeing no elbow in my chest.
Passed down through generations. A city that stands as tall as its skyline, showing us all how to rise above. A rose can be many colors, but this rose will forever be Chicago Red.
I ain't gonna lie, that was very, very touching, man. PJ, uh, you about to go to your daddy's school, bro. He raising him right, bro. Regardless if PJ makes it to the NBA or college or whatever he chooses to do in life, man, D Rose, you did a great job with that young man. He understands the legacy. He understands the legacy. And now for the GOAT himself, Derrick Rose.
I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. First off, I want to start off by thanking the Bulls for allowing this to go on. I want to thank every teammate that came here, flew from other places to make time. All you guys that came here to show love and support tonight. But I really want to talk to the kids. So in the beginning of this video, I mentioned to PJ, do you want to be good or great? And he don't know, but that's my way of tricking him. So with me tricking him, I could be very specific and say, do you want to be good in basketball or great in basketball? But I'm gonna make it broad. I'm gonna make it broad so that when he say great, I can hold you accountable for everything in your life if I see you not being great at it.
Right there, bro. That right there.
That's the same thing that he passed on to his kid, his siblings, and that's a joke, like a joke that we have in the house. If they see me lacking on something, they say, Dad, you want to be good or great? And then make me remember, I'm trying to be great. You hear me? Great.
We all trying to be great every fucking day, bro.
Being great sometimes, you're gonna be disliked. You have to show courage that through that, people disliking or whatever it is, that I'm confident in my choice. I'm confident that I will make it. I wanna be great. You want to be great, I told you. And you all too. Greatness and great. I don't see you falling off nowhere under that. You hear me? So thank you, Chicago, for forcing me to be great. Putting those expectations on me. Not understanding that I was trying to be great the entire time too. And I just didn't know the environment that I was in that was forcing me to. So thank you for everybody that watched me ever since I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, injuries, MVP, playoff losses, playoff wins. Thank you. But I must say, that is going to be the old Pooh. This new version of me is what you see. I am a businessman now. Thank you.
He summed it up perfectly, bro. Do you want to be good or do you want to be great? We're all striving to be great, bro. And you got to find that greatness from within, man. Like, it's not easy. Every day I get on this camera and it's like, man, do I want to be good or do I want to be great? Man, I want to be great. You want to be great at everything you do in life. You never want to be mediocre. But that's how we're going to end this one, man. I'm going to put the video of his jersey going into the Raptors at the end. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, drop your comments. This your boy Weasel, and we out this thing.